Now, today I'll be explaining you an important topic. So let's see this. There is one company, any company, say let's take Honda Cars company. Now, first thing, if you want to understand the programming and what we do in software in the real time, if you just understand this flow, it's more than enough. Okay, rule one, first one, no single company, no single company can do the business alone. So that is the first point you have to understand how the business runs. So this is some client, Honda Cars client. Now what they do, they manufacture the cars. Now there will be a sales department. Sales department. What is the purpose of the sales department? They will sell the cars. So always a customer will come to him. Example, if you want a car, you won't go to Honda plant. You will go to the distributor or dealer. So the dealer will be selling. Earlier days, one dealer used to sell only one brand car. Now it's not like that. So what some dealers are doing, they are selling multiple brands. So what the dealer will do, they will order the cars in bulk from the plant. They won't order one car. They will order in bulk. So let's assume this dealer one, some dealer. So I'm calling the dealer as a customer now. The customer came to the sales department and asked, can you please tell me what are the new model cars available with you? So automatically the salesperson is working here has to tell whatever cars available, but that person is new to the company. Then what he will do, he will execute one program. He will execute one program to see the list of cars available. If he knows everything, fine. But if he is new, then he might not remember all the cars and its prices. So ultimately, he will execute one program which will give the list of cars available. He is explaining the list of cars to this customer. If the customer likes it, he will place the order. Now let's assume the customer has placed 5 city cars, Honda city cars, and 5 Honda Civic cars. Honda city cars and 5 Civic cars. So total 10 cars he has ordered. Now, once the order is received, then that order will be sent to the manufacturing plant. Once the order is received, that order is sent to the manufacturing plant. So the plant will start manufacturing it. So the cars company won't make the cars and keep it ready. Because let's assume a car is manufactured in this month. If I can't sell it this year by December, next year no one will buy 2021 model because the cars are identified with the models. So no one will buy the previous year model cars. So ultimately what the companies will do, once the order comes, then they will leave about the cars. You go to the pizza showroom, Domino's Pizza. You like the pizza and you are ordering. They will say, okay, we'll serve it in 30 minutes. Now they are selling pizzas. Their work is people will come to them to eat the pizzas, but they won't they won't make the pizzas ready and keep it aside. What is your flavor? Some people like less cheese, some people like more cheese, etc. As per the current requirement, the customer can ask anything. If you keep the pizza ready and once he comes, you give him, no one will take it because it will be very cold. So after you go and place the order, they will start preparing. No matter how many customers comes, this is what they takes. So here also the cars, once as a model, they will keep some 10 or 15 cars to show to the customers. Once you place the order, then they will take the order and send it to the plant. Please manufacture. So I gave a deadline of say 1 month. Next month I will give you. So the customer pays the money and he will leave. Now the manufacturing team to manufacture 10 cars. Like this, from different cities, they will get orders, not from only one branch. So when we say enterprise is a big branch, so group of it's enterprise is a big company. So from different branches, they will get the order. The manufacturing plant will get the order. So let's assume I got 100 cars order this month. Today I got 100 cars order total from different places. So I have to start manufacturing by this month end. I should deliver 100 cars. So to deliver 100 cars, do I have raw materials? So what the plant department is doing? Plant department is manufacturing the cars. Now the plant department is requesting purchase department. There is one more department which is purchase department. Purchase department. I want these items. So 100 cars requires 400 tires. But a new car will come along with the Stephanie also. So automatically we require 500 tires. But some damaged tires, etc., then problem. So I want 550 tires. 550 tires, or say let's say 600 tires. 600 tires. And I want white paints. White paint. I want black paint. Like this, whatever colors they want, they will ask. So as per the client's requirement, whatever cars they have got, that paints they want. And they want some glasses, etc., etc., etc. They request the purchase department. So the purchase department will request the finance department to release the funds. Finance department to release the funds. So finance department. Now to avoid the confusion, I am taking let's only the tires. So this department wants 600 tires. So now what the purchase department will do? Purchase department takes the financial approval and then they will reach out to one more company. They will reach out to one more company. Example, MRF tires. MRF tires. Now, this purchase department is contacting other sales department. So here we have one sales department. So they are contacting the sales department, saying that I want these many tires. By when you can give? By when you can give? Same story. They also won't keep the tires readily available. Now they are saying I have only 100 tire stock. Okay, I will give you by within 10 days. Within 10 days, I will give you. So I place the order. Once I place the order, they will send the data to manufacturing team. Please manufacture these many tires. So not only from Honda cars, they will receive the order. They will receive the order from different places. So now their work is to manufacture the tires. Say roughly this week they have to manufacture say 1,000 tires. The plant department or manufacturing department is manufacturing the tires. Now for manufacturing the tires, they require rubber and iron wires. In the tires, they will have some light wires. So they want all those. So again, they will place the purchase department. Purchase department. I have to manufacture these many tires. So I want this many kgs of rubber and this many kgs of iron. Again, the purchase department will take the approval from the finance department. And now they will go to one more. So whoever is supplying the rubber, to them they will contact. So like this, the cycle will repeat. So if you see the companies, company to company, the products what they are manufacturing will be different. But the business process is same. SAP is a solution for an enterprise resource planner and a big company. A big company. This is also a big company. This is also a big company. How the process runs? The process runs here. Now let's assume I want how many sales happened this year or this month, how many sales happened. I have to write a program to see the sales report. A similar sales report they also want. A similar sales report they also want. So automatically, whatever programs we are developing here, the same programs can be used here also. But here it will show the details of the cars, etc. Here it will show the details of the tires, etc. What tires they have sold, etc. How much profit they got, etc. It will show you. So now once you complete your course, example, Suresh. Suresh will keep Sony client as his project. Ramesh will keep some other client as his project. Say LG as his project. Now Raj is keeping Nestle as his project. The project name will be different. The tasks you have to perform for this project will be almost the same. Almost the same task will perform in any project. Whether you are in this company or whether you are in this company, the work you have to do is the same. So whatever we are doing in our project, those we are explaining you. That means we are explaining all the real-time tasks. So automatically after you complete the course, on day one you can start working on the company. You need not go for any other any another training, any project training. We are giving you project training purpose only. So if you follow the course carefully and if you do the assignments, when I'm telling doing the assignments, it need not be 100% correct. Sir, I'm not able to do 100% correct. Okay, first 1 week, 10 days, the assignments will be like that only because you're in the starting stage. You will do a mistake. But once you do a mistake, I am explaining you what is the correct solution. If you can understand that solution, slowly by the end of the course, by the time you come to the end of the course, you will be writing your own programs completely on your own, 100% correct. But randomly once in a while, every Saturday or every Sunday or every festival day I will practice, sir, I'm very busy, sir. If you are very busy and if you can't spend some time for practice, better drop now only. Don't waste your time. After 3 months you will realize, okay, I don't know anything. So my suggestion will be, please practice things on the same day. Now whenever I explain any concept, I will be explaining concepts with multiple scenarios. Example, one employee scenario, one sales scenario, one material scenario. Like this I will be explaining. Now, wherever the topic is very simple topic, I will explain only one example. Wherever the topic is bit difficult, I will explain with 2-3 examples. And suppose after 2-3 examples also, if you are confused, feel free to tell, sir, I am still confused here. Can you please explain this topic? I will cover with one more example. So if you are clear, fine. If you are not clear, I will explain. But condition, some people, every 2-3 days they will take leave. Say Monday, Tuesday, they will take leave. Wednesday, they will come and say, sir, I'm not able to understand, sir. Can you explain? So such entertainments I won't do. So please remember, if you are coming regularly and if you ask 10 times also, I'll explain 10 times. But randomly you are coming and ask me to explain, I won't explain. So now we are into the table design. So in the last class, I have given you one assignment to design the video library. Now, what are the conditions of a video library? So a person is coming to me. So now if I see here, the same architecture I will design now. So now I have a company where I am renting the CDs, renting the DVDs. So the customer will come to me and ask, I want, I want something. I want this movie. Okay, I will give the movie CD. Now I am buying the movie CD for 5,000 rupees and I am giving him for rent. Now if he don't returns me, then it will be a problem for me. So that's the reason what we do, we have to store his details. We have to store his details. So for any project, we have to store the customer details. Customer is the God for us. So when we deal with the business, customer is the main person. So we have to store his details, customer details. So I want some tables to store the customer information. So now I want to store some customer information. Definitely. Now, this person K1 asked, I want a Tamil movie. Now, as a person, why X is standing here? X need not know all the movie names. Now, in my video library, I will be selling all Hindi, English, Tamil, all types of movies I will be giving for rents. Now, I need not remember everything. So he asked, do you have this Tamil movie? Now, I can't go to the racks and see. If I go to the racks and see, I have nearly 1 lakh movie CDs. Out of that 1 lakh movie CDs, where is that CD? I might miss. So I won't go to the tracks and search manually. So what I will do, in my database, I will search whether this movie is there or not. So I want a program which will give me the list of CDs. So if I store the data in some table, then only I'll get the list of CDs. Else I won't get. So I will search my CD. I will search my CD table. A CD is available. CD is available, but not with me right now. Yesterday someone took the CD, still not returned. Yesterday someone took the CD, till not returned. So I should have some details. Which customer is taken which CD on which day? Which customer has taken which CD on which day? So they require some transactions. So you are writing some programs. So your programs, your wish. So you can design the database as you like. You are free to design the database as you like. But when you are designing, you have to keep some things in mind. What is that? The data should not repeat again and again and again. And I should get all the information in the data without missing any data. I should store the entire data in the database. So what are the things I have to do? So the first requirement what I gave is regarding customers. I told I have two types of customers. Two types of customers. One is a member, one is a non-member. Now I said the member will deposit some amount. The member will deposit some amount, say 500 rupees. A non-member will deposit only 100 rupees. So the differences I'm showing you here, 100 rupees. Now for a member, the rent is say 20 rupees. For a non-member, example, say the rent is 40 rupees. 40 rupees. For a member, the fine is 10 rupees. For a non-member, the fine is 20 rupees. Now, this member can take number of CDs he can take per day, 5 CDs. He can take 5 CDs maximum. Number of CDs he can take is only 1 CD. Like this I can store 1 CD. So now I want to store the member details, non-member details. One of the solution create member table, create non-member table. Now membership ID or customer ID, name, city, phone, gender, etc. Here also I can maintain the same fields, customer name, city, phone, etc. So I can, one I'll store as a member table, another one I will create as a non-member table. Now, if you see, both are common. All the fields are common. So how much rent he will pay, how much deposit he will pay, how much, etc. The fields are common. The contents might be different. But the fields are common. So one solution is creating two tables is okay. But creating too many tables will increase the programs. So the number of programs required will be more. So ultimately, my package size will increase. So to avoid that, best solution will be creating a single table. So I suggest membership ID, name, or you can call it as customer ID. It's your wish. Name, city, phone, gender, deposit, rent, fine, number of CDs, and I will distinguish between these two people. With membership type. Type of membership he is. So customer ID C001, member MM, C002, NM, non-member. Like this I can maintain. So now I am minimizing the number of tables. I am not creating two tables. So if I create two tables, every table require minimum two programs. And as the course progresses, more and more programs will add on. So automatically, if I create one table, if I create total 5 programs, if I create two tables, I have to create 10 programs. The programs will get doubled. So try to avoid creating multiple tables until it is necessary. Now, when I was explaining this, one person said, "No, sir, I will create a separate table, sir." Okay, you create it, not a problem. Now, as the number of programs increases, the package size increases, people will think twice to download your software, first thing. And as the number of programs increases, number of variables increases, and in the memory, the variables are filled, so your program will become slow. As the size of the program increases, the performance reduces. So we have to consider that also in mind. So minimum number of tables. So now I am creating this table like this. So one table as of now for members. Now this table looks good, fine. Now I have 1 lakh members, 1 lakh customers. I have 1 lakh customer base. Now I will start maintaining all the records here. As of now, for a member, I am taking deposit 500. For a non-member, I am taking deposit 100. Rent 20, rent 40. Fine 10, fine 20. Number of CDs he can take is 5. He can take is 1. So when you see this architecture, this is looking fine. But tomorrow, due to some reason, I am increasing the rent of the CD. I have 1 lakh customers. So for every customer, I have to go and increase the rent to 20, say 30, say 50. Like this, I have to go and increase manually. So for all the 1 lakh people, out of 1 lakh people, 50,000 are members, 50,000 are non-members. So I have to update 50,000 members with this rent and 50,000 members with this rent. So data entry is becoming difficult. Now if you observe, now I will take some 10 employees, C0003, C0004, C0005. Now all these are members. Then for all the people, these values will be same. For all the members, the values will be the same. They have to deposit 500 like this only. Anything which is repeating, we should not store in the same table. Because of this unnecessary, you are storing 1 lakh times, you are storing this information. 50,000 times this information, 50,000 times this information. So duplication of data, memory wastage. So this solution is good only. But tomorrow if I want to increase the rent or price, every record I have to go and update manually. Instead of this, if I create this in a separate table and I will give one unique identifier, membership type, and I will call this as a member, I will call this as a non-member. So now I need not maintain this every time. Once if I maintain, my problem will be solved. Suppose tomorrow if I am increasing the rent of a person, so for all the members I am increasing the rent, simply go to this table and increase the rent, whatever rent you are increasing. Problem solved. That means for all the members now onwards the rent is 35. I can change this in one place. I need not change. Suppose I want to increase the deposit. I will come here and say deposit 1000 rupees you have to submit from now onwards. Over, solved. Now I need not go to each and every member and change. Now every member has to pay this much. Every non-member has to pay this much. So now over. So this is one table. This is one table. So if you create like this, it will be ideal. Instead of putting everything in the same table. Now you might say, sir, you only said we should not create multiple tables, sir. Why you are creating two tables? If I put this also here, it will be advantage, right? Only one table will come. Yes, one table only will come. For 1 lakh employees, we have 50,000 customers, 50,000 members, 50,000 non-members. 50,000 times you are repeating this. That means indirectly our memory is wasted. So you are wasting the memory. If your memory is wasted, automatically when you are searching the records, junk records are more. So it will take some time to find the records. So we have to save the memory now. To save the memory, some cases we will split the data into multiple tables. If you split the data into multiple tables, we are not maintaining this 50,000 times. We are maintaining only once. So you should remember that we are designing this for enterprise, big companies, not for small shops. All over the world will be using this. Now you don't have one table for India, Amazon, one table for India, one table for US. Amazon will have a centralized database. Any customer from anywhere can log in and find the products and place the order. So like that we are designing a software. So the customers will be in lakhs of times repeating. This is not suggestible. So this is ideal. Now, if you see here, I said one customer can take maximum 5 CDs. Right now, this customer has taken how many CDs? I don't know. So somewhere we have to keep track how many CDs he is having. So somewhere we should maintain number of CDs with him. So number of CDs with him. Now you can say, sir, the client has not given this. But the client has explained maximum CDs he can take is 5. Now today he came and took 2. Next day he came and took 2. Next day he came and took 2. So 2 CDs, 6 CDs. He has not returned anything yet. He has taken the CDs. Every day 2 CDs he is taking. Now you are assuming that, okay, maximum limit is 5 CDs. I can give 2 CDs. So every day you are giving 2 CDs. Right now he is having 6 CDs. So we should not give 6 CDs to him. Maximum CDs he can take is 5 only. Until he returns the CDs, we should not give him. How do I know how many CDs he is having? So somewhere we have to maintain how many CDs. So whenever I create a member, right now it will be 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 CDs are with him. So now a customer came and registered. So I am storing his name, Srinivas, city Hyderabad, phone number something like this. I am maintaining the details. Every customer should have a unique identifier. So the key field will be only this. Don't take key fields like this. So don't take key fields like this. If you take the key fields like this, what happens? C001 can be 2 times. C001 member, C001 non-member. Now, this C001 came and asked 4 CDs. You are giving 4 CDs, assuming he is the one. So, we should never take these two fields as a key fields. A member and a non-member should not have the same ID. It will create a lot of mess. So, what I am doing? Always the key field is customer ID only. So, I am taking the customer ID as a key field. Now, a person came to my shop. This customer C001 came to my shop and asked for a movie. I want Titanic movie. So do I have that movie or not? So I have to maintain, this is customer master table. Customer master table. This is membership table. Membership table. Now come here. We have to maintain CD master table. Every CD should have unique ID, CD ID, CD name, CD language, CD language. Language is very crucial. CD ID, CD001. Name, Titanic in English. CD002. Titanic only in Tamil. CD003. Titanic in Telugu. So the same movie can be there in multiple languages. Pan India, pan international, whatever you call it. Some movies they will rename it. In English. There the name will be different. In Telugu the name will be different. In Tamil the name will be different. But some movies, iconic movies, they will release with the same name. So possibility, the same movie can be there in multiple languages. So there is no rule that everyone has to see the English version only. Now, if you see Amazon, all the movies these days now are coming in Hindi, Telugu, Tamil, etc. with English subtitles. So you can watch the movie in any language you want. Even the English movies are also coming in language Telugu and Hindi. So one movie can be in multiple languages. Every movie needs to be identified uniquely. So for every ID, I am creating a CD ID. A customer came. A customer came to me. This guy came to me and took the Titanic English movie. I have only one CD. He took that movie. This C001 came and took the movie. Now this C003 is coming and asking, I want Titanic English movie. So if you see the racks, if you see your database, it says there is a movie. But right now that movie is not there with me. How do I know? How do I know? I can't remember. There are many customers coming daily and taking the CDs. I can't remember all. One or two customers details I can maintain, but not all the customers. Which customer has taken which CD? How do I know? And moreover, in my shop, morning one person will be there, evening one person will be there. So whatever CD is given in the morning, the evening person don't know. So how can we track? Everything should be there on the system. So here what we do is number of copies I purchased. If any movie is having more demand, I will buy multiple copies. I will have buy less copies here. So how many copies I purchased initially? I purchased these 5 copies, these 2 copies, these 2 copies. Currently available. Currently available. How many are right now available? Right now, if no one has taken any movie, all will be available. A customer came and took one CD. A customer came and took one CD. So he has taken one CD. One CD with the customer. So how many CDs will be there with me right now? 4 CDs will be there with me right now. So here I will store the rack number. In which rack I have placed that CD. rack 1, rack 2, rack 3. Because when the CDs are more, I have to search where is this rack, where is this rack. So to avoid the searching, I will tell the rack number. On this rack number, it is there. So I will directly go to that rack number and I will give. But let's assume already I have given the Tamil version to this guy and this guy. So ultimately, how many CDs are available with me? 0 CDs are available with me. So this person came and asked, customer 5 came and asked, I want Tamil Titanic. Tamil Titanic movie is actually there, but right now it is not there. Right now, how many are available? 0 are available. So I will tell 0 are available, come tomorrow, I will give. So I will call the customers and say, one day is over, boss. Can you please get me the CD? So once he get the CD, I will call this guy and I will give him the CD. Whenever he is returning the CD, whenever a person is returning the CD, I have to make this 0. I have to make this 1. That means automatically, whenever the CD is returned, I should subtract something from here. I should add something to this. So this is one more table. This is one more table. CD master table. Who are the customers in Hyderabad? I can get it from this table. What are the CDs in English language or Telugu language? I can get it from this table. But which CD is taken by which person? Which CD is taken by which person? I don't know. So this guy took one CD when? I don't know. So somewhere we have to track it. So what we call CD transaction table. CD transaction table. Which CD or which member or say customer? Which customer? What CD ID? Which CD? Issue date. Issue date. When you have issued. Return date. When he has returned. How much rent he paid. How much fine he paid. What is the total he paid. So I want a table like this. What is this? What is happening? Delete. Now, CD, which membership, customer ID, what CD ID, issue date, return date, rent he paid, uh, fine he paid, total he paid. So I want a table somewhat like this. Example, customer C0001 took CD001 on 15th August. Whenever I am giving a CD to a customer, whenever I do a data entry here, immediately the number of CDs in the starting, the number of CDs will be like this. For the first time, some customer came and took the CD. So which CD? CD001. So immediately I will make here 4. Immediately I will make here how many CDs he have? 1. So like this I will maintain. So when I do the data entry here, immediately something should be subtracted, something should be added. Now he is returning the CD. Now he is returning the CD on say 18th August. 18th August. So when he is returning the CD, I will add 1 to it. I will subtract 1 from it. Which CD is written, that which member has written, I will subtract. Now when I enter this date, automatically my program has to see whether he is a member or non-member. If he's a member, how do I get member or non-member? From the master table, I'll get it. So when I do the return date, immediately it will take whatever is the rent. Now it will calculate the differences. It will calculate the differences. 18th minus 15th. Okay, 3 days. Out of 3 days, out of 3 days, 1 day is for rent, 2 days fines. 2 days. So 2 days fine. So what is the fine he has to deposit? So we will check the fine. Okay, 10 rupees the fine, 2 days. So 20 rupees fine he will deposit. 20 rupees fine. And what is the total he paid? 50 rupees he paid. So like this, we will maintain the transaction. Now for the CD transaction table, what is the key field? For CD transaction table, what is the key field? Anyone?
Customer ID, CD ID,
Hmm.
date, return date.
Sure. All are required.
Yeah, sir.
Next, any other one? So one person has said 4. Customer ID, CD ID, issue date, return date.
Customer ID, CD.
Customer ID, CD ID,
Customer ID and CD ID.
2. So 2 people have told that these 2 should be the key field. One person has said these 4 should be the key field. So now definitely this won't be the key field. Definitely. Because one person can do multiple, he can take multiple CDs. So now let's assume these 2 is taking. As you have specified, he has taken this as a CD combination. Now on 15th August he took the CD and on 18th August he returned. They want to watch this movie once again after a few days. So after a few days again the same customer is coming and taking the same CD. This time on say 25th August he is taking the CD. But your table is telling, sorry, you have already watched the movie. Don't watch the movie. Your table is telling already, you have already watched this movie. Don't watch this movie. Who are you to tell that? So this type of issues will come if you take these 2 as a key fields. If you take these 2 as the key fields, the user cannot see this movie once again. So now let's assume he has taken the CD today. Will he take the same CD on the same day once again? Now, if you come and ask the same CD once again, I will say, boss, already you have that movie CD with you. I don't give the same CD for 2 CDs for the same person. Why? What he will do with it? So I won't give the same CD to the person, 2 CDs to the person. So on different day I will give. So I think these 3 will be sufficient. Why you want the 4th? As the key combination increases, the program complexity increases. So now definitely we require definitely as of now 4 tables. 4 tables. Now wherever currency quantity, wherever currency quantity is there, 5. What is 5? 5 kgs, 5 liters, 5 what? So this is like a quantity. Quantity requires units. Quantity requires units. So ultimately, there should be a unit of measure, 5 each or 5 pieces. I will say 5 each. You can call as pieces also. So 5 each. I have 5 each, 5 each, 5 each, or 3 each. How many? Unit of measure. So that means for this field, this is the reference field. Similarly, is paying 30. What 30? Indian people will pay in Indian rupees. US people will pay in US dollars. So 30 means what? 30. So somewhere we have to maintain how much. So automatically there should be some currency. So example INR, Indian rupee. Example. Right now I am having my business only in India. So in this place it should always take INR only. In this place it should take only INR only, Indian rupee only. In this place it should always be each only, EA, each only. So for already we have learned this. Domain level validations are not possible for currency key. For currency key and units, we cannot do domain level validations. What valid currencies are there in my company? What valid units are there in my company? In my company, the valid units are each only. In my company, the valid currencies is INR only. So, total tables, what I have created. Now, so if you see here, without creating this table, I cannot create this table because I have to classify the customer into a member or a non-member. So the first table I have to create is membership type table. I am creating one membership type table. Membership type table in which I will have membership ID, membership name, member ID, membership description I will maintain. So if you want, you can maintain description by saying that he is a member, non-member, non-member. I can maintain the description like this, member or non-member. Deposit, rent, fine, number of CDs. Deposit, rent, fine, number of CDs. So this is one table. Membership table is the key field. Now, membership table, customer ID, membership type, the name of the customer, the city of the customer, the country of the customer, phone number of the customer, gender of the customer, address of the customer, etc., etc., etc. So personal details, key field, customer ID is a key field. But whenever I enter a membership here, so I'm entering a membership here, XX, it should throw error because there is no XX. So ultimately, we have to link these two tables. Membership type with membership ID, or you can call it as membership type also. It's your wish what you want to call. This should be linked with this. This relation is called as check table relation because in the membership table, this is not the key field. But whenever I enter a membership type here, it should exist in the master table. Sir, this is also master table. Yes, this is also master table. But with respect to these two, membership is called as transaction now. This is called as master. With respect to these two, this is transaction, this is master. The transaction, whenever you are entering a record here, the membership type should exist. So second table what we have to create is this one. Next, CD table, CD master table, CD ID, CD name, CD language, number of CDs purchased, number of CDs available, in which rack it is there. So CD ID, every CD should be uniquely identified. So Telugu movie will have a separate number, Tamil movie will have a separate number, every movie will have a separate number. This CD master table don't have any relation with these two tables. Now CD transaction table, which customer ID? I'll put here. Which customer ID? Which CD ID? Issue date, return date, how much rent, how much fine, what is the total, what is the currency he paid. CD ID, customer ID, CD ID, issue date. If these three fields are not sufficient, then only we have to go for the fourth one. So one more table here. Now this table, whenever I do a transaction, the master should exist. Whenever the CD ID I enter, so whatever membership I'm entering here, if I enter XXX, it should throw error, boss. XXX customer is not there. So what we have to do? We have to link this customer ID with the master table. Now whatever CD I'm entering here should exist in the CD master table. So whatever CD I'm entering should exist in the CD master table. So the direction is very crucial. Link. Now what currency? In my system, as of now, my valid currency, say currency, description. So in this table, I will maintain INR, Indian rupee, as of today. Because as of today, I'm only doing business in India. Everyone has to pay Indian rupee. So this is the key field. So whenever I enter a currency here, it should come and check this table. Whenever I enter a currency here, that should come and check this table. How much deposit he is paying, how much rent is paying, currency data type. So wherever currency data type is there, there should be one more type, currency key. So example, that 1000 what? 1000 INR, 1000 Indian rupees depositing. So I have to maintain this. That means for all these three fields, there should be a units field. Where is the units field? This will be the units field. For these three fields, this should be the units field. And whenever I enter a value here, if I enter XXX, it should throw error. How does it know? So this currency should always check into this table. Number of CDs, 5. What 5? So one more table, valid units, unit of measure, description. As of now, I will maintain in this table. I will maintain like this, EA, each. So whenever the user enters the number of CDs, then it should have a unit of measure. So this unit of measure should always check with this table. Unit of measure should always check to this table. How many CDs are available with me? 5. 5 what? 5 unit of measure. 5 unit of measure. So what is the unit of measure? 5 This should be checked. This should be checked against this table. So now compulsory minimum these many tables will come. So from past 8 or 10 classes what we have analyzed, this is what we have analyzed. But still the program is not complete. Example, when I enter return date, these values should automatically populate. Automatically. When I enter a return date, it should calculate the rent, fine, etc. automatically. I won't take a calculator and calculate the length and I will put it here. No, I don't want to do this. And whenever I'm returning the CD, this should be automatically updated. Number of CDs available because he has returned. I have to update. That means this field should be auto updated. At the same time, this field should be auto updated. Whenever I'm giving a CD, one will be added. Whenever I'm returning a CD, one will be subtracted. That means wherever this color field is there, I have to update this field automatically. That means I have to write a program for these tables. For this table, I have to write a program so that whenever I do something here, immediately in the background, it will update these tables. If I forgot to update these tables, it will create a problem for me. So this should be done automatically. So without a program, I cannot complete a table. So I won't say that tables are completely over. Tables are not completely over. We have completed only 70% of tables. To complete the remaining 30% of tables, we require some programs. So from tomorrow, we will start some programming fundamentals. And again, we'll come back to the database design. During the programs, whenever the requirement comes, there, suppose when I'm explaining sales scenario, I'll explain sales tables. When material scenario comes, I will explain material tables. Like this, I'll be explaining. So whenever I give an assignment, I'm expecting you to send this type of programs. So the screenshot, if you send the screenshot like this, it's enough. I can understand what will be the key field, identify the key field. Here I'm putting a star. So do it on a pen and a paper and send it to me, a screenshot. Using that, I can understand what it is. So, but from tomorrow, I will start explaining you programming part. We'll start programming. But your assignment is somewhat like this now. Do this assignment. A customer, his name, his country, his city, his phone number, his address, etc. So one customer is buying some products from me. I have multiple branches. So a customer came to me and purchased bill number. I will give him bill number. On which date? From which branch? What material? What quantity? What units? What price? What currency? So now this, to store this information, what are the tables to be created and the relations to store this information. Now if you want, you can add some extra fields if you want, but don't delete any fields. So how many tables will you create if this is the scenario? So 1 minute. Yes. Now we have created one WhatsApp group for everyone. If someone is not added, please ping me. I will add those. I might miss some numbers. Nani might have missed some numbers. So please ping me. So I'll be adding those numbers also to the group. Okay, so this will always happen because one person is registering at one time. So some cases we'll say, okay, later I will add it. We might forget. So please, if you have not received the screenshots, two screenshots I have shared, this one and this one, the assignment and what I have explained in the class. Now I don't think I have to share this one also. I don't think I have to share this one. Already in the video you have everything how I have analyzed. Everything is there. So once again open and analyze and see the video and understand how we have analyzed. Now apply the same fundamentals to this. Okay, if I create one table, one customer will buy 10 items. Now 10 times repeating the name, address, etc. is not suggestible. So what to do? We have to separate this. Okay, how many tables for customer? Like this, there might be multiple cases. Okay, open your Amazon app and see what happens. Similarly, you have to design this. Okay, that's it for today. Any doubts?
Sir,
Yes.
so we are creating the table, and we are giving the primary key, foreign key also.
Yeah.
If we are giving the null data, can we takes like that
It won't
when you
take
are
null
creating
data.
the
Empty is different, null is different. Empty is different, null is different. In a key field, empty
empty
filter
empty one
ಇದೆ. Huh?
empty I'm saying empty one.
Empty you can give. Empty means a space. A
So,
space is a character. You can give a space. But
so if
null
you are
is,
saving it, the
it will
content
say
will be saved.
saved.
Okay, that's what. Okay, fine, fine.
Okay. Okay. So that's it for me for today. Any doubts? Feel free to ask me later. Thank you.